Hello, this is Dr. Michael Hassan. This is presentation number 2, Novel Ideas for Successful Innovations. This is a disclaimer for you to read. Objectives. The objectives of this presentation are: one may ask, I want to be an innovator, but I don't know what to innovate. I hope you will leave today with many good ideas. Why innovations? Innovations create jobs, wealth, and develop companies and nations. Innovations bestow honor and pride to a person, a group, a company, or a nation. Also, the objectives: to find novel ideas for successful innovation, to convince you of your own creativity, to help you release and increase your creativity, to expose you to systematic innovation processes. Let's talk about creativity versus innovation. What's the difference between them? Creativity is a process of generating and manifesting a new idea. Innovation, though, is taking creative ideas to reality. Innovation is an application of creativity. Innovation, though, it's the real thing, is the generation of a product that you can sell, you can place on the market, and you can sell. Ideas can come in seconds. Application can take days, years, or even a lifetime to realize. It may consist of several phases, may utilize other ideas or concepts. What's the difference between invention and innovation? Invention is a novel idea that may or may not lead to a product, but often this product would not generate a profit. Innovation is the real thing. It leads for successful and profitable products. The wheel, the radio, the TV, the car, the smartphone, Mickey Mouse, etc., etc. This is why Walt Disney said, I believe in being an innovator. He did not say, I believe in being an inventor. So he knew actually the difference between invention and innovation. Good and novel idea. What's considered to be a good and novel idea? Idea that lead to successful innovation is a good idea. That is, it will generate a product that will sell and generate profit. That is, it will make the inventor a successful business owner, a successful entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is first and foremost a mindset. It is the art of finding profitable solutions to problems. Improvements on existing innovations. This was known as imitation and modification. Where can you find existing innovations? Products around you. Go to any store, go to Walmart and look at electrical product or mechanical product. There are thousands or even millions on the website of products, machinery, processes, articles of manufacture waiting for you, useful and significant improvements. Once you make these improvements patented and sell your product all over the land, be sure you have a good business plan. Where you can get those ideas, you see the products all around you. Also, you can go to patents, like the United States website patent office or the World Intellectual Property Organization, and you can see the links, or the European Patent Office, or the UK Patent Office, or the Canadian Patent Office, and I will give you a list of other websites at the end of the presentation. So you can pick any patent or patent application in your area of expertise and try to improve it. This is what really imitation and modification is. Also, you can take a scientific paper. It does not have to be a patent, a journal, a conference. And if you are an electrical engineer, you can go to IEEE publications, journals, and conferences proceedings to find existing idea, products, systems, or concepts. You can take those ideas and you can work on the imitation and improvement, modification and improvements. Improvements on existing innovation, you can apply what we call it the 9-action strategy or applied imagination. You can put it to another use, new ways to use it as is, a new application for an old idea, new application for an old concept, application for existing product, other uses if modified, new patent for an old one. You can adapt. What else is like this? What other idea does this suggest? Does past offer a problem? What could I copy? Could I imitate? Can I adapt other ideas from other products on this model? You can modify, computerize previous systems. New twist, change meaning, change color, change motion, change sound, change order, change form, change shape, change style. Modernize, optimize, authorize manual operations, modify power source, other possible changes, change vacuum tubes to transistors, change the system to a single chip microcontroller. You can make a lot of modifications and changes for the system, for a subsystem with the system, and those changes will have a great value to the product that you are coming. Magnify, duplicate, multiply, exaggerate, enlarge, or to add more time, greater frequency, stronger, higher, longer, thicker, extra value as an ingredient. Minify, lighter, smaller, shorter, condensed, miniature, streamline, split up, understate, lower, to subtract, minus an ingredient or an ingredients, less frequency, less voltage, less power consumption, so on and so forth. Substitute, who else instead, what else instead, other ingredient, other material, other resistor, other source, other process, other circuit, other network, tone of voice. You can substitute, rearrange, interchange components, other layout, other pattern, other sequence, transpose cause and effect, change pace, change schedule. Words, turn it backward, turn it upside down, transpose positive and negative, but opposites, reverse rules, change shoes, turn tables, turn other cheek. Combine ideas, combine functions, combine purposes, combine units, combine appeals. How about a plan? How about an alarm? How about an assortment? How about an assembly? Now you can use really more than one action in this 9-action strategy to apply it to a specific product. You can use 2, 4, and even over 9 on one product. The more really actions that you take on the product to improve and to make it smaller, make it more useful, and this will allow you to basically have more influence on the future product. Imitation could be done as what we call it attributes listings. Improvement on existing imitations or imitation, attribute or subsystems listings is one of the most beautiful and useful way to improve a product. Again, here you can apply the 9-action strategy. So you decompose the system to subsystems or attributes. You apply one or more 9 actions to each attribute to compose a new system or product. And by doing that, you will have one of many other products, clones of the base product that you started with. And all these clones could be a great improvements on the product. Examples, for instance, here we are improving a flashlight. We list its attributes, subsystem like casing, switch, battery, bulb, and weight. And we look at the current, the status of each attribute. Casing was plastic, the switch one on and the battery was regular, and the bulb was incandescent, filament bulb, and the weight was heavy. So how we improve? We improve the casing, change the plastic to more double, better casing, like metal, quality metal, stainless steel, or aluminum, or a material that it's more beautiful and shiny, make it attractive. Switch, it is on and off. We can do beam, or even you can do a variable beam if you wish. Battery is a regular battery. You can have a rechargeable battery. The bulb is incandescent, and you use an LED bulb. The weight is heavy, and you can reduce the weight to make it light. So you can make any changes on the product, and you have a product that you can build a prototype and try to patent it or try to sell it on the market. Morphological analysis, here you will list all the attributes of the system. Below each attribute, you place as many alternatives as you can using the 9-action strategy. When completed, you make many random selections through alternates, picking up a different one from each column and assembling combinations into a new system. So morphological analysis will give you the opportunity to develop many products from an old one. Now this is the most important slide in this presentation, which is off-the-shelf ideas. You can get off-the-shelf ideas, you can get countless of ideas, research concepts, processes that you need to develop and you can work on. So you don't say, I don't have any idea, I don't know where to start. There are unlimited number of ideas. Those ideas, you can find them in SBR and STTR solicitations. You can visit sbr.gov, www.sbr.gov, and you can look even at old solicitations. You don't care. I mean, you care about the idea and see how the idea is attractive to you to work on and to develop and to make it a new product. So you can go to SBIR and STTR solicitation. You can go to Federal Business Opportunities, fbo.gov. Unlimited ideas you can find there. You can go to grants.gov. Again, unlimited idea. You can go to challenge.gov, another website, give you small challenges for the new products or the new concepts that needs to be solved. You can get paid generously, and you can again use these ideas and patent it, develop it to product or to a solution for a problem. There is another site called Innocentive, which is INNOCENTIVE.com, Innocentive.com, or HeroX.com. Those two sites give you mainly corporations problem that they cannot solve and they need the public to help them out with. So you can develop ideas for the corporation, or even you can take those ideas and make them products, and you can patent your solution. Or you can go to national and international corporation. You go to their website and look for the problems that they cannot solve, and even you can help them out and get paid generously. You can develop ideas on your. So off-the-shelf ideas, this is, as I told you, the latest slide in this presentation. Next, you'll find examples that I took from this website, like challenge.gov. They had one problem, smart airport student competition, which pays $25,000. This is, of course, expired. It's an old solicitation. This is just an example. Examples for solicitations from specific websites. Another actually challenge for the Solar Decathlon 2020 Design Challenge. And Innocentive.com had one challenge on to monitor the wear in oil and gas production tubing, and this is paid $18,000. AstraZeneca challenge for automated detection and quantitation on model cells, and the award was 25,000 on this problem. Hero X had sustainable manufacturing of luminaries challenge, which paid 6,000 for the first place and 3,000 for the second place winner, and so on and so forth. So you have many problems. Buster challenge, and this is actually to develop a material or an approach to avoid rust in piping. Breakthrough innovations. A breakthrough innovation is an effective product, system, proposition, device, object, or process that had never discovered or existed before and have a significant impact on human civilization. Breakthrough innovations, which is a 5-step process. First, we have to find an idea. Find a novel idea for the breakthrough innovation. This is very difficult, and this is done by great studies, surveys, asking people what they need, how to improve their lives. So this novel idea will help you to develop an opportunity or a challenge for a new innovative system. So how to get this idea? To get this idea by itself is a huge challenge. Once you have the idea, you will count all the facts about this opportunity. Find the details, ask why, who, what, when, and every aspect of the opportunity or the challenge. Treat the opportunity as a goal line and develop it as if it is your career. Then you develop requirements. Requirements is a very big topic in engineering, and especially in systems engineering. And there is a topic called requirements engineering by itself. You need to build a system, find all requirements needed to design and realize the prospective system. Define all possible problems that might be encountered. Find all the creative ideas needed to satisfy all these requirements. Solutions. Find all possible solutions and alternatives of the system. Generate the maximum number of solutions and the maximum number of possible alternatives that meet all requirements. Then, once you reach to the level of having a solution and having a requirement, you do selection and acceptance. You need to select the best solution and ensure acceptance by all stakeholders. Best possible innovative system based on many aspects related to reliability, cost, safety, available resources, and best marketability. So once you have this, you achieved really a new system. How to find a novel idea for the breakthrough innovations? This needs, as we said, a lot of search. Needs brainstorming, there is mind mapping, storybook research, and the consumer have a business. Let's talk about useful sites. There are many useful sites like the US Patent Office, the Copyright Office, the Canadian Patent Office, the EU Patent Office, the Patent Office, Patent Trademark Research Guide, GLS Trademark Database, Dolphin Patent Search, Thank of Science Patent. So there are sites. Once you have a new product, you can file a patent, national patent, start licensing patent, selling. Say I have pending or I have begun a patent action, market and sell the product, as we said. Now, I wrote a book actually about ideas for successful actions, which really covers simplification much more depth. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe and see you very soon. Sincerely, Dr. Hassan.